running from the top of the map down to the bottom, down the stairs into the courtroom that you were in before. Since you were kind of like weary, out of magical and spiritual energy, and some of you were a bit beat up, you decided to take a long rest. Um,
Yep, a long rest next to a tidy stream. That is a good way to get trenchfoot.
all right. Well, you found that if you lied vertically along the walls, you could stay dry because the water pretty much ran through the center of the hallway.
Yep,
So
makes sense.
I will say you guys are not cold and wet. Um, you're fine. Um, and I assume everyone drank and ate their rations or whatever.
Yeah.
And so we are at what is approximately 8 to 9 hours later from there.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to figure out like the feeling of day or night since you've been inside the temple for a day or two. Um, unless you have some kind of special sense that you can use. And so that leaves us where we are now.
All right.
Since Eric is not going to be here for a few minutes, who is going to be running him? Is Basil.
Uh, Ryan or Ramon, do you have access to his character sheet?
I don't even have access to Roll20 right now. Everything keeps disappearing on me.
Roll20 has had some issues this past weekend or this past week.
I do not have his information.
Okay, so nobody has access. So
yeah, I was.
We might just kind of run him on autopilot.
Yeah.
What's his spell? What's his cantrip? What's his go-to cantrip? He got like.
Well, I know he's got acid splash. That's about it. Let me see. I got access to his character. That's loading. Hold on. Spells, cantrips. He's got Mage Hand, Message, Dancing Lights, Acid Splash.
You don't know.
That's all his those are his cantrips.
Say goodnight.
Good night.
A little louder.
Good night.
Good night.
Night, night.
They say night, night.
Night, night.
Okay. Good night, Becky.
He's also got Otherfall, Grease, Magic Missile, Sleep,
Heal,
Burning Hands. Oh.
I told you, Burning Cross. Lydia.
Okay, great. Now you can play you.
Sorry, jumping in.
I did the basic recap. You fought a snail in a big courtroom that had lots of pillars and water and silt in it. And then you got in a big hallway with water running through it from the top down to the bottom. Top of the map down to the bottom. And but there, as long as you hugged the walls when you were sleeping, you could stay dry. You got a full night rest. Feels like it's been 8 to 9 hours later. You've eaten your food, you've drinking your drinks, and you feel like strong enough to move on, re-energized. Kind of unsure what time of day or night it is since you've been underground and in a temple. But you're fine. You can cast your dancing lights to illuminate the room if you wish.
Yep,
or
I will.
somebody can throw a torch up.
I'll do dancing lights.
Okay.
Just trying to find us on the map here. Where are we on the map?
Just shift ping us, Matt.
How do I shift ping you?
Just go to the location which we're at, and then just hold shift, and then click down, hold the left mouse button. And there we go. Now we're all centered on that ping.
Oh shit.
Okay, cool.
That just killed my map. Fuck.
It killed your map?
Yeah, I don't know how it did that.
Thanks a lot, Steve.
Thanks a lot for telling people how to find where we are.
I don't know what is going on. Like the map just disappears. Y'all just keep going.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm sure we saw it.
You have to be very narrative though, because I'm gonna be blind.
Okay. So the passage that you're in is it's slime covered on the walls. There's that stream of water trickling through the center. A lot of condensation. Fortunately, it wasn't like dripping from the ceiling, but it's on the walls and everything. And just like constant drip, drip, and sounds, Up ahead of you, there's a door that looks like it's tightly sealed, and it appears to be a little like warped a little bit outward. And it does have hinges that are mounted on this side.
On
I'm
this
sorry,
side?
no, you don't see hinges on this side. The hinges must be on the other side.
Okay.
So,
Interesting.
yeah.
Okay.
And then the double doors behind you, they lead into the room you were just in prior to that.
What? So just so you know, everything on my map is gray, except for Basil.
You had the same problem. You're gonna have to reload. You've got the same problem I did. The map just disappeared.
Okay. I jumped out. I'll load back in.
Okay. Ramon, can you hear us good?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, cool. All right, so I open it up to the group. What would you like to do?
Well, it seems by all relevant accounts that the door up here, because there's a tide of water and that it's bowed out, that it's probably barely hanging on to keep that water intact. From spilling through. Unfortunately, none of us have water breathing, which would be helpful.
I've got a periscope.
So the room in which we killed the snail, that room has water that's 1 to 2 feet deep, approximately.
In the center of the room, but then on the outward edges of the room, it's deeper. What? It's like about 12 feet deep.
Okay.
So, guys, I still have just an all gray screen. Any other advice besides should I just reboot my whole computer? Is that like plan B?
What the problem is that our computers can't handle the map. It's so big.
Yeah, that's part of it. It's part of that. It's partially that, and it's partially that Roll20 has decided to change the way that it processes things. So, like, for my wife's computer, like, I tried to run... Well, I was running a game on Sunday, and every time I tried to use her mouse wheel to scroll, then the map would disappear.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening here.
So, like, every time I'm using the... Every time I use the... What is it? Not the scroll, but the thing that you move up and down with on the side. I forget what it's called. When you use that, then it doesn't make it gray. But when you use the mouse wheel to scroll, then it does.
Well, it's anytime I move the map around too much.
Oh.
That's mine.
I see.
Yeah, I'm just loading the map, and I can't...
Can you not load into the map at this location?
I'm loaded into the map, and I see Basil, and someone just did a red circle right
Yeah, that
where
was me.
Basil is.
Yeah.
And I see that, but that's all I see, and then I see a gray map. So I see the whole map. That's the other thing. I see the whole map, but it's all just like charcoal.
Yeah, it doesn't have any walls or anything.
Oh no, I see the walls and everything. It's just not in color. It's just like shades of charcoal.
What device are you on?
Oh.
Gaming laptop.
I think what might be so like is it everything outside of this room is in charcoal,
Everything, the whole map,
including
The
this
room,
including this room.
Yep. The only thing that's in color is when you guys ping something like that, and
Well,
Basil.
he might not have vision on.
Yeah, I think your character might not have vision, but like that's kind of weird.
Give him some vision.
Well, you're the one that control that.
Okay, how do I give him some vision?
Okay, so click on his token, and then on his token there should be a little cog wheel, and then you go over to dynamic lighting, and then you check whether he has vision or not.
It says on.
Okay, does he have dark vision?
Night vision off.
Okay.
I actually do
Okay.
have night vision, so turn that on.
On the left, you don't have night vision?
I do have night vision.
Oh, you have dark vision?
I have goggles. I have goggles. I have the.
Oh, okay. So yeah, on his mouse, on his cogwheel, then give him whatever feet of dark vision the goggles give him, which is probably 60.
I think so. Let me double check. It's been a while since I've ever gamed. Old goggles or some shit like that.
Okay.
And the beer goggles.
I give him 60 feet. He's got vision and night vision.
Okay. So should I load out and go? Oh, that's super weird. Okay, at least I see you guys now. No, at least I see you guys. I'm in the room at least.
Okay.
That's all I care about. Oh, man, your trunk. I'm so aroused. You know he's packing something.
In his face.
Yeah. Because yeah, it sounds like what's affecting you is more of explorer mode than issues with loading in.
Yeah.
I'm still.
I'm all good now.
And then yeah, Ryan's just having issues. Period.
Yeah.
Right, he's just got issues.
Yeah.
I know that. But at least we can admit it, Ryan.
Well,
It happens to lots of guys. I've heard.
Yep.
I don't see my token. That's weird.
A Vykon?
No, I see it now.
Yeah.
I only see two tokens. Oh, there's three. There's Vykon. There's the cheetah. And there's Ethan.
Okay, I'm gonna reset Vykon's hit points. I got a shitload of hit points.
oh, it's doing it on my other computer too. Oh no. Okay. All right, I'm on my laptop, so.
Okay.
And
Yeah, so
where is Theranos? I don't see Theranos.
Theranos is, or he was, right here.
Alright, but
I don't know where he is now.
Where are you, Ramon?
I'm above Vykon.
Oh, you are?
They shouldn't make this map so big. They should
Okay,
have.
there you are.
Oh, this is like that's kind of the thing though, is that like this is a reasonably sized map, but there are so much bigger maps.
Oh yeah, but what it's doing is
Oh, it just makes it forever to render.
well, and when you're using dynamic lighting, it just has.
It overwhelms,
Yeah.
kind of the secondary quality
Yeah.
PCs.
That's hurtful. It was top quality when I bought it.
Alright, so how would you like to proceed from here, guys?
Not Elvator. Babar's just waiting on everybody to make a decision.
Okay.
Well, Elvator is trying to figure out. He sees that the door is bowed. He sees that the door is bowed. And then
Just to clarify something for you guys.
Yep.
On the southern door, from the door you came through, the double doors.
Yep.
You are raised up about 6 feet higher than the previous room.
Okay.
There's stairs. There's like stairs going up a little bit.
All right. Well, does Basil have any spells which could have something which kind of goes and acts as a barrier?
No.
Shield.
Shield would not work.
It wouldn't do
But
it.
it is a barrier.
But
Not
yeah,
enough
yeah,
of a
yeah.
barrier. We need something like.
We need like a wall, an earthen wall,
Mm-hmm.
and shield is more of like a metaphysical buckler.
It's shield is like it's a magic layer of resistance on your body.
Yeah. I don't have anything that would stop it.
Yeah.
So I had this idea because I have acid.
Yeah.
I could throw some acid at the door and
then let it slowly eat while we run.
While we run, yeah. And I can throw because I've got those packs of acid I pre-made. I can get rid of one of those, and that's a shit ton of acid.
Okay.
It's 16 ounces of acid.
Yeah, that would
So that'll
that would work. That would slowly open it up, and that way we can sort of get past onto the other side of the snail room, and that should get us. And then depending on how fast this room is filling up, then we can even move on to the door behind that.
Yeah.
So I'm on board with that plan.
I scratched off one of my acid bombs bottle thingies.
Okay.
Let's cheese it. Here we go, and we're out of here. So now, do we? Oh shit!
Here, we'll just put ourselves into a square right at the top, or maybe a square / rectangle, so Matt can just grab all of us.
I got kicked out again. Hold on.
Okay, well. Because, Matt, we probably want to move ourselves at least to here. That way we can sort of keep an eye on how fast the room is filling up.
Yes.
When you say here, what do you mean here?
On the east side of the snail room, I'm pinging that landing.
Okay.
So if you want to move us there, after, like, as soon as he throws that acid pouch and has the door, and trying to have the door hinges slowly melt away, then we're running as fast as we can to get to that spot, so that as soon as the acid takes effect, then we can, and the door kind of gets blown off its hinges by the weight of the water, because it's very obvious that there's an immense amount of water on the other side, or at least it's highly likely, based on the bowing of the water, or the bowing of the door. And then we want to keep an eye on how full this room gets. If it gets too full, then we want to shut these double doors to try and stem the tide of the water. But if it doesn't get too full, then perhaps we can come back and swim across and then get through this door after the water has completely subsided. Or the water has... Like, all the water that's kind of captured is gone.
Understand, we're going to cheese it.
Right,
yeah.
So, Basil, what are you going to do now?
Oh, Eric. Okay, well.
I'm going to make sure everything's out of the way. Then I'm going to use the acid bomb.
Yeah.
So that it goes down and works. Because we see, to be clear... Do we see the hinges of the door on our side?
No.
Oh. Well, in that case...
Didn't you say we saw the hinges?
At first I did, but I was mistaken.
Oh, okay.
Mounted on the other side.
Okay.
Because the door is bowing out. Can I guesstimate how thick the door is?
Yes. So... I would say do an intelligence DC check.
Hold on, let me get my sheet back up there.
Okay, that's pretty good. So yeah, you can estimate that the door is probably about 2 inches thick.
And it's made of what material?
Metal.
Metal. Okay. So then based on my knowledge of the acid that I've been playing for a while now, I should know roughly how long it would take to eat through that. Probably a minute, I would think, right? Before it's completely gone. So 30 seconds before the door probably gives. Do I think
Well,
that's about right?
it depends what kind of metal it is and so forth. I mean,
Mm.
um,
Should I try an observation check?
Investigation, probably.
Investigation?
yeah,
Something you should be really good at.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Little bit.
yeah,
31.
31.
yeah.
He knows, like, the chemical contents of the metal. And, like, what temperature it was
This
forged at.
made by a one-legged, gimpy, alcoholic gnome.
Question for Basil. You said acid bomb. What exactly did you mean by
Basically,
that?
remember, I took glass bottles that weren't susceptible to the acid I have, and I was throwing them at things. So I
Yeah.
preloaded them with acid. So
So
that's
you
what I'm
mean
using.
so you mean acid vials that you use like bombs?
Well, it's a 16-ounce bottle. So sure,
Okay, so
it's,
like a
it's basically
Molotov
it's
acid.
basically 4 acid vials. Yeah.
Okay.
So it does a tremendous amount of damage, but it's going to eat through that door. It's only eating through the door so fast. So
Okay.
it's a damage over
You
time
would.
thing.
It depends. Like, how fast do you want that door to open?
I want to have enough time that I can comfortably get the fork out of here. So if I think a whole bottle is too much, I can pour out some acid on the door and
Okay. No.
just.
You think you're gonna need to throw two of those at least
Okay.
for it to,
Okay.
and then you're gonna have to do it. Try to do it both on either the right or the left side. You're not sure which, depending where the hinges are. Um,
Well,
for it
in
to
that
open.
case, I probably should. I shouldn't be the one who throws them. I think it should be somebody that has physical skills that aren't laughable.
Okay,
Mhm.
well, that is one of these three.
Yeah.
Babar, Vykon,
So
or Elvator.
I'll tell you where to put the acid, and then I'm gonna leave.
Okay, Vykon will be happy to do it
Hmm.
because he's resistant to acid.
Well, that's
With his
good.
cape and everything. He's got his cloak. So, um,
Yeah, I didn't save you at Woodstock, man.
he didn't have it back then. All right. So he's like, okay, so I'll take these and I'll throw them up against the wall. Which side should I do, the right or the left?
You should do them both on the door opens in or out.
It opens. You push it. You think it pushes forward.
So does it look like the hinges are on the left side then?
You're not sure. That's
Then
why I'm
do it
asking.
tell you what, let's do this. Nah, do it on the left.
Okay, on the left. So this is my left,
Why?
right?
Hold on, my screen went freaking kerflooey again.
All right. So
Um,
Vykon's like, you mean this side, right? Over here, this side of the door.
yeah, when you put your hand to the door, you make an L. If it's a backwards L, that's your right hand.
Okay. All right. So move your tokens where they're going to move. He's ready to throw.
Hold on, I got kicked out. I'm trying to get back in.
Okay.
I'm not trying to get it. I mean, like that was obvious surprise. This is how he's explaining it. Like I don't know how else to explain it. So what the fork? Can we pay money to like get a better version of Roll20?
Yes, you can.
Will it be more stable?
No.
No.
Yeah, well, fuck that shit.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah. No amount of money will fix Roll20.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, very well.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So for thrown weapons, you just roll a straight d20. But,
You can add his dex. You don't get proficiency because he's not proficient with bottles of acid.
okay.
Judging your lifestyle choices, man.
Yeah.
Just
No,
out there.
he's not proficient with bottles of acid, so that's a good thing. If he was proficient with bottles of acid, then we would be questioning his life choices.
By the way, Canadian politics are hilarious. You guys, it's funny. You're learning from us. The clown show is real.
Clown show is real.
Hey man, I love watching that one dude from the conservative guy. I love
Here?
when people like try to trip him up. Yeah, it's really funny watching people try to trip him up.
Yeah.
All right. So he throws the vials, the bottles, really, they're 16 ounce.
Out of full acid.
It's a lot of acid.
Yeah.
Then run, you
Damage on
fool!
What's the damage on those?
It's basically 4 vials of acid. So we just threw 8 vials of acid at the door.
Okay. How much does one vial of acid do?
I'm looking right now. I think I want to say it was like 86 for 4 of them for the one bottle. One vial,
So,
4 ounces. This is 8 ounces or 16 ounces. Hold on.
right as he does that, he sheathes all his weapons and he starts turning into a bear. And he like braces himself up in the corner over there.
Oh yeah, because he's immune to physical damage, but he's not immune to drowning.
So that would be 16d6 damage for the 2 bottles.
Pokey Dinah.
Okay.
What?
16d6.
Why? And you can make more of these?
Well, yeah, I bought that jug of many liquids. Remember when we took all that time and I was making scrolls? This is the other thing I was doing, was making all this crap while we were in between
It's just
adventures.
like, die!
It is the most OP thing I think I've ever found in D&D for like a low level character. 'Cause it's super obtainable, right? The thing is super cheap, and it's really. I mean, look what it did for that vampire we fought or killed.
Yeah.
Oh, you need 8 gallons of running water? Sure. No, salt or unsalted. It's a fairly OP item, actually.
Mm-hmm. And, like, it wouldn't work on regular items, but I think if you were to produce, like, how much can you tag? What is this item called again?
Let me find it. It's right in the beginning of the DM's Guide for Magic Items.
Okay.
That's it was literally the last thing I found. And I was like, oh, this looks cool. I'll grab this. No idea. The alchemy jug. It's the second item in D&D, in the DM's Guide.
Okay, alchemy jug.
All right. So I put a GIF up. That's basically what happens to Vykon.
He gets hit with all the water.
Acid.
Yeah.
3 cups of
Okay.
acid. Okay.
I'm gonna roll a saving throw for him. Hold on.
There it is. There's the link. Yeah, so I can do like a quart of oil,
Mm-hmm.
2 gallons of vinegar.
Yep.
The only thing I haven't made 8 ounces of acid.
Mm-hmm. Well, like, because the effect of this item could be fairly interesting in regards to, like, just kind of. Oh, what just happened?
I don't know.
Apparently, I exited out of Brave. I exited out of Roll20 by accident when I dropped my mouse. Oh well.
Okay.
Okay, there,
So-
Aquabear man.
You hear a big burst, like, and then just a huge like explosion of water. Like you can hear it like just jolting out of that door, and then you hear Vykon growling really loud as a big bear. So water like comes around the corner, starts coming down the hallway. Anybody in the hallway down there has to make a strength check.
No, we're outside of the. Vykon's the only one that's in the hallway. All of us, the rest of us, are in this next room.
Okay.
Or at least I'm wanting to be in the next room. I don't know if everybody else is.
Where you're at?
Theranos, are you in the hallway or are you in the previous room?
I was at the door. I was at the door. Waiting to, rush into the room if I heard something. So
okay, well, you see this big.
I gotta make a check regardless.
You see this big, massive wave of water hit Vykon and swirl around the corner and start coming down towards you. You do have enough time to go through the double doors if you want to before it hits you.
Yeah, that's my plan. That's why I was like gonna hang out just to see if something weird happened, and something weird just happened. So yeah, I'm going in. If I can.
All right. So the water slams into the end of the hallway, and then, of course, turns like through the double doors and is coming through there. So anybody on the stairs or by the door also has to roll a check. So that would be Theranos and Babar.
Strength check.
A strength check.
You said strength check?
Yes.
One moment, please. Saving throw versus strength, right?
You just click on strength, really. Click on the word strength.
You guys wonder why my character makes fun of your characters for being dumb, right? Why did you not get out of there?
Trying to hold the double door shut.
So, Babar is just unfazed. He's just like a tree, The water just goes by there, and he just stands there, and it just goes around him. Theranos, you are like up down the stairs and into the room that you guys were in yesterday, and you take 2d4 bludgeoning damage from the water. Let me roll it.
So we're gonna roll that, or
I'm rolling it. Yeah.
6.
It still hit you.
That makes...
It hit you pretty hard in the gut and started you somersaulting into the other room.
Yeah.
It raises the water level in that room about 4 feet.
Okay. So it makes it basically like a pool kind of depth.
So it goes up about halfway up the stairs that it did before. Or no, 2/3 of the way.
Okay. But it's something that you could, like, we can still wade through this water.
Yeah, you can still get back up into that hallway now.
Okay, and now it stopped flowing?
Stopped.
Okay, so let's go back up through the hallway.
Great.
Okay, can we do something about this? Like, can you move us onto the other side of this door? Because there's some sort of blockage here and we can't go through it.
Yeah, hold on a moment. I got a roll damage for Vykon. He also took 6. All right. Which door are you guys stuck in?
Yeah, there's like an invisible wall right here.
Okay.
That goes... Yeah. Invisible line that's like this, and then another invisible line that's like this.
Yeah,
and yeah, it's just proving annoying. But if we can now go past this door, then let's... This door, I'm sure, is blown off its hinges, and we can see what's in this room.
You can.
So this room is, I'm assuming, an empty room that's just has a whole bunch of water, like a small amount of water still on the bottom.
Right. It was just a. It is an empty room. It's filled with slime and stuff like that. Walls and the ceiling are made of the same stone material that everything else was made out of.
Okay.
It does have like silty, like sand and grit and stuff in the bottom. But across the room, which would be like 25 feet ahead, you see some stairs leading up, and there's a little bit of trickle of water, but it's minimal. It looks like water had built up in that room for a long time and just was collected there. That's basically it.
Okay. So it's definitely still traversable to get to the other side.
Absolutely.
Okay. And I believe we've already been through the other side. Yeah, we have been to the other side.
Yeah, we killed something over there.
Yeah, we were over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we basically did the giant circle to kill
You did a
this,
circle, so you
to kill the snail.
Open the door.
Okay, well, for some reason we can't go through a couple points in this area. So can we be moved over here?
I'll move everybody over.
Because, yeah, there's definitely some issues with the... And then I think the next area which we might consider going to would be this path over here. Like if we followed this path back to the east, or if we went through some of these doors where we saw that mermaid type creature.
In this direction, you guys went there already.
Well, no, we went that way, but we didn't go. Like if we follow that hallway to the east, then to the south, and then there's a statue at the bottom. But if we follow that corridor that's on the over
there.
Yeah, like there's a section that we haven't gone. So before we go and solve whatever's going on with the behind the mermaid area, I'd say figure that out, and then we can continue and proceed onwards. Then we can sort of make sure that we've cleared everything. We don't need to go back. So, can you move us to the statue?
Yeah, give me a second though. Someone's calling me.
Okay. Yeah.
Be. Where did you want to go, Stephen?
Oh, so
Not here.
because explore mode is on, so if you look on the east side of the snail room, there is a star just on the other side of that room, which denotes a statue. And then to the east of that statue, there is a corridor pointing north, which we have not gone.
See the snail room. Hold on. Where the fuck is the snail
I
room?
found the star. Oh, the wet pit. But didn't we go?
Oh, I see.
Okay, so here, like,
Yeah, am
I guess I can. Well, here we can sort of backtrack it. So if we go south, and of course I can't go through any of the doors. Fudge muffins. So I can't backtrack unless Matt's here.
The spot where I'm pinging.
Well,
circle?
I can't see your pings because it's in explore mode.
Gotcha.
I would love to be able to see your pings, but I can't.
Hey, I'd love to show you my ping, baby.
There it is.
Since the end of the year, I've had 2 horrible flus in COVID. I hate this year already. Ah, oh, yeah.
Where you want to be?
Yeah. Ugh. Oh, have we moved? Okay, now we're here. Good. Wonderful.
All right, guys. All right,
Okay.
my roll 20 kind of died. I got to reload it.
And yeah, dang, like this is the issues with it's almost as though the dynamic lighting for the entire level is like shifted to an insane degree. Because like there's a whole bunch of areas. Well, I don't think it's even on the dynamic lighting. I don't think it's something you can see.
The map has moved.
Oh, it has?
Yeah.
Oh. So like there's. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so then it needs to be shifted.
I
like
moved it the wrong way. Hold on.
Yeah, you got to shift it like 2 squares to the right.
Too far.
Yeah, you got to keep going.
No, I think. Shit.
There you go.
Gotcha.
That's on. That's right. That's looking correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I see you guys.
So yeah,
Alright,
now
so-
we're not aligned in a weird way.
So,
And my memory just exploded over here. Great. Time to reload.
Yep.
what, you just
This
put it all over your keyboard?
Yeah, I'm reloading everywhere here.
reloading everywhere.
All right. So,
Where am I?
let me see what room this is. I've got to reload something to see the description of that room.
Yeah, I am not in here. Where am I?
See if you. Hold on.
Okay, there we go. Here we all are.
Okay. Okay. So you're in that 10-foot wide corridor. Water is running through the center of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Up ahead, in direction you're traveling, it looks like it turns to the left and goes up in that direction another 15 feet toward the top of the map. And there's another metal door over there. And water and silt is pouring through the door there. But not pouring, more just like trickling.
Which way haven't we gone yet? Did we go all the way east
Yes.
in that little quad room? So this room
Well,
here. Oh,
to
I'm
the
sorry. Did we
right.
go all the way south?
Yeah.
So we went to the,
Yes.
we did this. Okay.
Yeah.
So then we've done all this, right? We went north because I thought the vampire was. I'm sorry, east. I thought the vampire was east. Yeah. Okay. So then,
Well, I think what this area is going to be doing is just reconnecting us with that kind of the room that has the rubble in the center.
mm-hmm.
So like that's probably where this path is going to lead us. But this is
Yeah.
like I was trying to reboot Roll20. So, but you were saying this is like another bowed door that's stretched to it. No, so it'd be okay to open this door.
Your guess is that there's probably not. You don't hear like splashing behind it or
Okay.
gurgling water or anything
All right.
like that. And yeah.
Well, then I would like to open said door.
Okay. So you open it, and very large room. It's almost like a perfect square. Towards it's about 40 feet across, 40 feet wide, almost a square room exact, but like around the center it protrudes a little bit. Room is wet. The walls are covered with a slimy white buildup. There's about 1.5 inches of water and mud blanketing the floor. And many overturned pedestals and pieces of broken statuary lie on the floor, partially buried in the mud. And opposite where you came in, there's another door. Only one pedestal remains standing in the northwest corner of the room. And on it sits a small metallic, three-sided pyramid. Overhead in the shadow-draped ceiling are inlaid colored tiles depicting a starry sky and forming strange patterns in the area above the pedestals. Does everybody walk into the room?
Yeah. I just can't go through the door until you either move us through the door or you go into the dynamic lighting layer and get rid of that door. Okay. So
why did I not need to do this before? What's changed?
What?
As a DM, I haven't had to worry about this before. What's changed?
Haven't had to worry. Oh, about us going through doors?
Yeah.
There's probably a setting which has been turned on,
Mm-hmm.
and that it's probably in the map settings. So the settings for this map, and that is that dynamic lighting blocks movement. So we can't go through doors. We can't just like push ourselves through doors anymore. Because sometimes you can. What the heck was that?
Was what?
Oh, I don't know. I just saw something. Like, for a second, I could like see through walls.
Okay. So as you approach like the other side, as you approach the other side of the room, let's see. There's a dark, wet mass clinging to the wall above the western door.
So this one?
It appears to be, and it appears to be like green in color.
Oh, okay then.
It kind of looks like a green slime.
All right. Well, then I'll probably confer with Basil, but based on the fact that we're in a temple with lots of slimy things and creepy, disgusting things, I think I'm just gonna blast it.
Okay. What are you gonna blast it with?
My variant of Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Which does not have dueling damage.
While you're doing that, where is everybody else?
Range on burning hands.
You're gonna do burning hands on it.
How big is it roughly?
It looks like it's covers. Oh crap! I gotta reload roll 20, but it looks like it covers up kind of like a 15-foot radius above the door.
Okay. My burning hands has a 15-foot range,
Uh-huh.
so I believe fire is the best way to deal with slimes. Am I incorrect?
Well, it's not like I can tell you if you're incorrect or not. You can just try it and see what happens.
Can I check my intelligence? Do an intelligence check? See if I know. Or what else is there? Insight? No, not insight.
What skill
No.
do you have that would apply to knowledge about slime creatures?
Either insight, history, medicine, perception,
No.
religion,
No.
arcana.
No.
I don't know of any skills that would actually directly tell you, right? Because I have most of the academic ones.
Yeah, I think survival might, but and nature might.
Okay. Hey, druid guy or somebody else, does anyone know the best way to kill these things?
What things?
The slime that's hanging over the wall?
I'm sorry, I was over in the corner. What are you talking about?
He's pointing
Where's
up
the-
to an area above the
Yeah.
door, which is like a big, like 15-foot, like area of like dark green slime over the door. And he's saying, like, how do you kill that?
I'm assuming it's fire, because, you know,
So would you
Fuego.
like to make it, like, would you like to get closer to observe it and possibly make a nature roll?
I think
You'd
one
have
of the
to,
experts
you'd
in
have to
nature
get
should do
within
that.
10 feet of it to observe it.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
You're within 10
How
feet.
about a no for me?
Then I'm backing up to 14 feet.
So, so Theranos, are you gonna just tell them figure it out on their own, or are you gonna do
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm unfamiliar at this distance, but your fire idea sounds okay to me.
Okay. Fuego it is.
AKA fuck around and find out.
Yeah, FAFO.
Woo!
Yeah.
FAFO.
Let's do it. Alrighty.
Okay.
So
Or you could try
Burning hands.
what's his name? Vykon's like, you could throw one of those acid bottles.
that's not a good idea.
Hey.
Ooh.
But then again,
I
acid
also-
then will be leaking from the ceiling,
That's like-
and we'll have to walk
Yeah.
through.
Yeah, terrible idea. Terrible idea.
Yeah, but that's like 80d6 or something.
No,
Go.
let's go. It's also green. Green is typically like the prototypical acid color.
Okay, so you do your burning hands on it,
Mhm.
and
I fire.
Vykon, I mean, is Elvator going to do something simultaneously?
Yeah, I fire off my Ashardalon's Fury, which I'm assuming a 19 hits for 7 necrotic.
It does. All right.
97 points of damage.
All right. I lost one of my information windows went down when I had to reload the screen, so I'm pulling it back up. Okay. What room is it?
Maybe next week we get a physical board and dice.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Do this
right?
over Zoom.
Yeah, it was a nature check. It says here in the notes to figure out anything about it. Okay, so Burning Hands pretty much does jack shit.
Okay.
All right. You're like, yeah, it doesn't do anything to it, and but the blast of necrotic damage does do something to it. and it as you hit it, you cause it pretty much to disperse, and a lot of it just like um, breaks up, goes in various directions. Both of you make a DC check,
Both.
Dex check, and
Both Basil and Elvator.
Basil and Elvator make a Dex check.
All right. Well.
So you broke it up into a bunch of little pieces. With
Lovely.
glass.
A Dex
That's
check
right.
or a Dex save?
It's a Dex check.
Okay.
So okay.
Like an acrobatics then. Ew.
What'd you get?
Not great. 10.
That's not good.
I got a 7.
This was worse.
14 feet away. At 14 feet away, though, I still have to do that? Crap.
Okay, so you both take 1 point of lime caustic acid damage.
Okay.
But that's it. And then it looks like it's safe to like go past that door now.
Oh. Okay.
It wasn't a slime creature, but it was caustic lime slime.
Okay.
It's whack for oranges. Okay. Can't get past the door.
Okay, so you're gonna open the door.
Mm-hmm.
You took another point as you opened the door because the handle was acidy. Burned your hand.
Okay.
I'm moving the tokens. Okay. So you go see some stairs up ahead. They go up a little bit.
And then they take us back to where we were before.
And you're in a corridor that takes you back to like where you guys
The rubble room.
Yeah. Where the giant lobster crayfish guy is.
Cool.
Is that crab still there?
Yeah, he's still there. He's like, he's speaking in that like weird Moxtitlan language you don't understand.
Yeah.
That's how I understood it.
Well, I think you did like detect languages or something.
Oh.
But you do understand it a little bit from studying it on the way there.
Mm-hmm.
You basically understand that he's like, "Oh, why have you come back already?"
Yeah. Well, if you can maybe like speak a little bit of his language, Basil, then maybe ask him about the Lord of Snails and how he feels about him.
How do you feel about the Lord of Snails?
I do not know this Lord of Snails.
Okay.
How about the Snail Lord living next door?
The Snail Lord living next door.
I heard his name was Thor.
What?
I do not know who you speak of.
That is very sad, for I thought he might have been your dad. Perhaps I am just a bit, or even a tad, wrong. Bad poetry.
Roll charisma save.
A charisma save?
Yes.
14.
Okay. He goes, "Fool! You're calling me a snail!" And he comes and rushes right up in front of you guys.
No, for the love of all that's holy.
Is he attacking us?
He's really angry.
Oh.
He's really angry at Basil. And he
yeah. Well, the rest of us can't understand him, so we're like, "What did you tell him?"
He's right up in your face, and he's got his claws out. Like,
are we rolling initiative?
No, he's just like, "Hey, fool! Are you calling me a snail?"
This is all you, Basil.
No. I was not calling you a snail. Perhaps you misunderstood me.
Okay.
Don't insult his intelligence. Don't insult his intelligence.
Why don't you tell him his mother tastes good in butter?
Okay.
Is he pissed at us?
He commands you to leave this temple. Leave this temple and never come back.
Well, we're not leaving the temple. We'll leave this room, but we're not leaving the temple.
Who's the guy that sent us?
The vampire guy.
Yeah, what's his name? A Shadowland?
Well, it was on the. It was like an action to serve the will of a Chardalon.
Okay. We're here on the command of a Shadowland.
Okay, roll initiative.
Okay, roll initiative. All right, let's do this. You freaking crab.
How do I roll up? Bring up the initiative table tracker thingy.
Bring up the thing.
Oh, you gotta. Yeah, so on the left-hand side, there's a little thing that looks like a clock. And then make sure you go to the bottom settings and cancel it out. Otherwise, it'll show up weird for you. You gotta refresh it every single time before people roll.
Okay. All right, now roll.
I don't know what happened, guys. He just went crazy all of a sudden for no reason.
Okay, well, we don't understand, so we'll make
Mm-hmm.
we'll take your word for it.
Suckers. Mm-hmm. Did I do it right? Aha! It showed up actually for once.
Alright, come on, Elvator. High initiative roll, buddy. High initiative roll. Yeah! I did it! It's the first time for everything.
How big is this thing?
Theranos, roll initiative.
Well, Theranos is rolling. I have a question about turn order. That's something I'm a little fuzzy on.
Does somebody have access to the ranger, Ruehnar?
Wait, I think I do.
Okay.
When you're going in your
I'll
turn, you
roll
have your
for-
action and then you have your reaction. Which do you have to do first?
You don't have to do any of them first.
Okay.
Do whatever you want.
Okay.
Right? Am I right on that?
Dang it. Let me roll for Ruehnar. And I don't think I'm on there, so I need to roll for Theranos.
Oh, those are really good initiative rolls. Okay.
Heroes
So,
29.
Theranos, mighty druid, the mighty tiefling druid.
Yeah.
You're right next to Basil, and this thing comes up in your face.
Is this thing on the initiative counter?
Yeah, it's
This
not.
thing, I didn't roll for it yet.
Oh.
Is he on there? Yeah.
He's not on there.
All right, so this guy wants some, huh?
Apparently.
Because
Yeah. Let's see if he likes to dance with lightning.
you could tell, like, he was talking with Basil, and you heard Basil talking back to him, and as usual, you heard the smarmy sarcasm in his inflection, but you don't know what he said. And then all of a sudden, a big lobster crayfish got very antagonized and came up right up in his face and issued some kind of challenge. And then Basil said something back to him, and then he was that, it looked like he was ready to fight. Hold on a second.
That's cool.
I gotta get his details here.
Time for this snail to meet Ben Franklin.
He's not a snail. He is a giant
Yep,
crab.
this ain't Ben Franklin.
He's like
And
a
this
giant
ain't Ben
crayfish.
Franklin.
Giant crayfish / lobster creature. Give me a second. I gotta pull up his info.
If he's right there, he's getting a lightning bolt in the face.
His name is What's his name? No, he doesn't have a name. He's this giant crayfish. But he was calling the stone something like the big dome stone in the center of the room. Like the stone had a name. He was calling it Kalkakilla. But okay. Did he have an initiative show up? Let me do that again.
Yeah.
We're all there, but not the monster.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, he rolled a 7 for initiative. So that is after everybody anyway. So, Theranos, you see that like he rears up like his claws, like he wants to like lay into Basil, but your reflexes are faster. This thing is kind of large and slow, so you have the opportunity to do something if you'd like to.
Lightning bolt.
Ooh, nice.
Sorry, I'm not clicked.
Oh, how do I? It looks like the creature is like transparent. Can you see the creature on the map?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. The lightning bolt. He has to do what? X saving throw.
Yeah.
Which it looks like he would do. So he takes what, half damage?
Yeah.
All right. So like he held up one of his big claws and tried and deflected most of it. Why are you rolling the ball separate?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all of them. So that's 4, 7, 11, 14, 23, 24, 25 damage total.
Okay. All right. And next, Ruehnar. What's Ruehnar going to do to him?
Oh god, that's me again, I guess.
Yeah.
He's back here. What does he usually do? Doesn't he do bolts and stuff? Hold on.
He likes to shoot his arrows. He's got a.
Yeah.
I think he's got a sword too.
He does. Let's hit the longbow on him. He gets 2, right?
I don't know.
I thought he got 2 every time.
Probably at that level. I think he would have used
Yeah.
it.
So one more longbow.
Okay. Second one misses.
First one hits for 10.
Okay.
Vykon.
So he lets out like a strange shrill when you hit him with lightning bolt, and a little bit of a guttural moan when he gets hit with the arrow. Vykon, like, oh, having lobster tonight, and he lays into him with his large battle axe.
Oh, here we go.
This magic axe there. All right, doing 15 damage. So he basically just like cuts his head off, kills the thing. It's gone.
Oh, it's already done?
What?
It's done.
think that's what you call an FAFO.
Yeah. Oh, those claws are gonna taste good, Vykon says.
Well,
Okay then.
Vykon,
All
I
right.
can get you 2 gallons of mayonnaise, no problem, right now, buddy.
Right now,
All right.
buddy.
As that happens, though, as the creature lets out this shrill as his head gets caved in, um, the big stone dome that was in the center of the room starts shuddering, and it all of a sudden you see this large animal appear under it.
What the
And
fudge?
basically, you realize that it's like a giant hermit crab.
Oh, it's like the thing from Moana.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm glad I didn't take my turn yet. I would have
Called
cursed that
tequila.
thing.
And he goes, "Oh, my friend, what did you do to him?"
He can
Yes,
speak
that's
common?
what- no, that's what Basil hears. You killed him. How dare you?
Yeah. No, we're gonna talk to Basil. Be like, did the other crayfish tell you about that one?
Everybody roll a new initiative.
A new initiative?
Yeah, I'm clearing this whole one.
This one.
Seriously?
Seriously,
Oh my
I
gosh.
can
because
clear
you
it
guys
before
were
we
all
go.
you thought everything was over, and then all of a sudden it wasn't.
Just we
Let me
thought it
guess.
was
I'm gonna
something
roll a
to-
terrible initiative this time. No, I rolled a 17. Okay, I'm still okay. I'm still okay.
Damn it! Why am I not? Oh, wrong
Oh
button.
my god! I don't know why his initiative didn't show up, but he rolled a 3.
All right. Well, let's all whack him before he can do anything.
All right, and let's see. See if I can pull up his thingy. Epic Halo. I was trying to see if there was a picture of him. But I need a token for him. How do I create a token for him?
He's a crayfish.
Yeah, just makes the crayfish bigger.
Okay, let me just. I'm now using the crayfish as him, and he's right there. Let me. I gotta reset his
That
hit
kind
point.
of
No,
works.
I was joking about the mayonnaise, but you know, either that or a nice white sauce.
Deep in its darkness.
Where's his hit points? There it is. Okay. All right. He got a 3 on initiative because he sucks. But anyway, you see him come up, and he's like all pissed off and everything. He's a big ass hermit crab with 2 big claws. He's considered a large monstrosity. I don't know if that means anything.
All right.
Like if you do different damage to large creatures or something, I don't know.
Well,
Should I try reducing him?
typically it's more for like effects about grappling and sort of like that.
Should I try reducing him in size magically? Do you think that would help?
You can.
Okay, so I'll do my turn.
Okay, so who goes first?
Order isn't set up right.
Ruehnar?
Oh,
Okay, Ruehnar. Ruehnar, then
All right.
Theranos.
Ruehnar then Makuto, right? They attack
Yes.
on the same initiative.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do it last time, but I'm pretty sure that they're supposed to attack on the same initiative.
If you
All
want
right.
Makuto to get in combat with that thing, you might not want him to.
No. I am going to have him longbow twice again.
Okay.
They both hit, right?
Both solid hits.
Damn.
Right into his
Yep.
underbelly.
All right.
Okay.
Now, sorry, I gotta click on myself now. It's just weird being two people. Excuse me. All right.
No problem.
Spells. I want to. Let's see. What the. I wanna. He's in the center of the room, right?
Yeah.
I want to do a circular wall of thorns around him. Which I believe my boy can cast. It should be
Can you put up
20
the spell
foot.
Can you please put up the spell description?
Will do. Sorry, it's not clicking on me. Shit. Sorry. I gotta get the right level of cast first. Pardon me.
Okay.
There. I can make a wall 60 feet long, 10 feet high, or a circle 5 feet thick, 20 foot high, 5 feet thick. So if he's in the center, he's not around us. So I should have a 5 foot clearance around him, so no one else gets caught in the thickets.
Okay. So
This next save, we're setting that bitch on fire. Oh, sorry. Never mind.
all right. So you're holding your spear up in the air, and you start waving your hand around, casting the incantation, and these magical vines with thorns burst up through the silt on the floor, start forming
Yes.
a large wall quickly around him.
Yes.
And he looks confused, and he kind of retracts for a section as it grows around him. And he's like, "These evil demons, what are they doing?" At least that's what Basil hears. All right, and
He says you're
It's
butt
not-
fucking ugly.
all right, Elvator, what are you doing?
Wait,
Okay.
he has to do a saving. He has to do a saving throw, buddy.
He hasn't moved yet, right? Doesn't it take effect when he
Further the
moves?
first time he enters the wall, or on a turn that ends in the turn there.
Well, because he hasn't entered it and he hasn't taken his turn yet.
Okay, I'm just making
Yeah.
sure.
Yep. But so the area around him is, like you said, it was
around
5 feet out from it is the wall of thorns.
Yeah.
Okay. If that's the case, then I will.
How high did you make it?
Oh, how tall are we? Like 10 feet, 10 by 5.
Yeah.
It's like 5 feet thick and 10 feet high.
Okay. Like the same stats that it has in the description.
Yeah, well, it says 20 here. I don't want a 20 foot high wall, because then I can't see him.
Oh, it says.
Just make it-
Yeah, you're right.
Make it like, if he's large, then make it like a 5 foot high wall. Then we can still see him. But
Well, 5 feet, you could probably jump over it. I was just thinking 10 feet so he can't get out.
but that'll obscure him to make it harder for us to hit him.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, but I'm cooking him anyway. We're setting him on fire, right?
Well, we're gonna do a bunch of things to him.
Well,
I would say like have the hedge end, like maybe, like because he's a giant hermit crab. Hermit crabs,
Right.
the thing is pretty heavy, so like still make it so that his head is
Okay.
visible.
well, you know what, Stephen?
Yeah.
This
So
is what
basically, I want to make the wall big enough so that like he's inside of it, but not too far over his claws or eye stalks or whatever.
Okay, sounds good.
So whatever that is.
All right.
he's really big. He's really big. So like, if you really wanted to like contain him in any way, it would have had to be at least 10 feet high.
Okay.
See, that's what I was thinking.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds fine.
Can I see him still to cast spell?
There's still some of him that protrudes over the 10 foot,
Okay.
like the top of his shell and stuff like that.
Well, then if it's my go,
Yeah.
then I'm going to.
Elvator.
Yeah, I know me. So I'm going to cast Hex as a bonus action on him, and then I shall fire off 2 of my modified Eldritch Blasts at him.
For the glory of Arsenio Hall.
Okay, well, a 12, probably not, but an 18 maybe?
The 18 damage, yes.
Okay, so that will do... Ow, that sucked. 7 damage! That was a terrible,
Okay.
terrible roll.
All right. So it hits the top of his shell, and it does look like it does decay the shell some, cracks it in the area that it hits, and he does yell. He's not happy with that. All right, Babar. Ryan, can you hear us?
Ryan?
Ryan is not in the no, he isn't Discord.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I was on mute when I went to pee a while ago. So I can't do anything because of the wall of thorns. Is that correct?
Wall of Thorns is 10 feet high, but part of the hermit crab's back of his shell does protrude beyond it. So, like, if you wanted to hit that, you could probably hit it. Or if you
Hit
wanted
it from the back. Hit it from the back.
If you wanted to jump over the wall, there are things you can do.
I would just use my kunai chain and hit it.
There you go.
It doesn't have to make the strength save. I'm just doing the damage.
Okay, you're not trying to grapple it?
No, I'm just doing the damage.
Okay.
And I think I can attack again.
How much damage was this? 5?
5, and I'll do another attack.
That hits.
For 6. So I did 11 damage. And that'll be it.
Okay. Basil.
I'm going to cast a magic missile on it. I'm going to do a level 1 magic missile. He's already restrained, so yeah, I'll do that. I'll cast magic missile. Where's it at? And then I'm going to cast it a second time through my ring as the reaction. So that'll be 3d4 plus 1. Plus 1 per. So 9. And then 12. So 21 total.
How much total?
21.
How many magic missile spells did you cast?
2. I cast the one through my ring, and I cast 1 regular.
Okay. And you get 1 from your ring on the bonus action?
Yep. It's just saying activate.
Okay. How many darts come out when you do that? 3 each?
3 and 3, yeah.
Okay.
They're both first levels.
All right. So do 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 do, and the creature's like, rah, and he's shuddering, he's shaking, he's getting pissed off, and
Met me, bro.
Vykon really doesn't have any ranged attacks except for a javelin, so he's going to throw that. It does hit. He does 4 damage to it, which is really not a lot. That's better than nothing. Okay. Fish's turn. He's going to try to bust through your wall of thorns. I'm going back to that description.
It didn't work for Jesus.
What the hell? When did Jesus go through a wall of thorns?
You get the director's cut, obviously, of the last.
I didn't. No. Yeah. All right, roll. Fail save. Oh, he has to roll a dex save. Okay. Oh, okay.
He's taking damage, damn it.
He has, yeah. Right, his dex, he rolled a 1 in the fucking dex save. So he gets all tangled up in it. So go ahead and roll. It just like in a berserker rage, he just like tried to go right through it because he was just getting hit.
Oh, that's 78. Sorry.
Roll 78, but don't roll them separately.
All right. I'm trying to. How do I make it?
Oh,
sorry. I know. I'm an idiot. And it's 78, right?
Yeah.
5 more.
Sorry. I know how to use it. I haven't done it in like a month. You gotta give me a minute here.
Sure. All right. That's a good roll.
Not bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's hear it for the thorns.
Let's hear it for the thorns. Okay, you got to be a Gen Xer to get that one.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, hold on. How are you casting this at level 6?
What?
Like, it says you're casting this at level 6.
Where does it say that?
Conjuration 6.
When it came up, that's the top option was 6. I didn't have anything lower than 6.
Okay, because Wall of Thorns is...
I literally took the top option. I don't know why it was a 6. Maybe something with the program, but
oh yeah, because you're using this as your druid. Because like the highest level your druid should be able to cast is 3rd level spells.
Right, but I'm casting it from my wand, so.
Oh.
This is not one of my spells.
Okay, what wand is this?
What's the thing called? The Wand of the Woodlands or something like that?
It's a magic wand you picked up somewhere?
Yeah, I bought it.
You bought it, okay.
The Staff of the Woodlands.
Yeah, it's the Wand of the Woodlands, and I just
oh yeah, wow.
Top option. I took the top option.
Wall of Thorns. Yep.
Yeah.
Dang.
Pretty good, right?
That's kind of nuts.
Is this the same staff that lets you like create walking trees and shit?
Yes.
Yes, like Kriya, which I'm sure is waiting for us outside the temple right now.
Yeah, if she hasn't been killed by like the natives.
Everything. No, okay. I took literally the top option that was available for me when I cast the spell.
Okay, with the walkers. Okay.
Where is that?
All right, but he did get through the wall now. So let me.
Staff of the Woodland. Sorry.
Right. So now he is here.
Can he attack now?
Actions kill. Yes, he can.
He tore himself out. So.
Yeah, he pushed himself through, and now he's going to do 2 attacks. One of them is going to be at Babar, and the other at. Actually, no, he's just going to make 2 claw attacks at Babar. And he's going to. Hold on a second. Someone's ringing the doorbell. I'll be right back.
Yep. Good question. Staff of the Woodlands. That's what that thing's called. I can't see everybody else here. What's going on with that? I still can't see the other people. Oh, there we go. When I move Ruehnar, I can see everybody.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hello?
Yep, we can hear you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just take like a 10-minute break, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Be back soon. Well, he needed water down here. Okay.
Was the cat loving his new home?
He loved it.
Yeah. Okay, so these are the stairs that go up.
Oh, nice.
I can be your woman, 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 woman. Let me be your woman, 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 woman. I can be your woman, 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 woman. Show me, she, woman. Let me be.
So, Steven,
Yep.
how is what's the reaction been in Canada with the gun thing?
The gun ban?
Yeah.
Um, like, it's you either have like you don't have too many people, at least not where I am at West, who are like, "Yay, we should have like a gun ban." You either have people like the majority of people at West are clearly against it, and then you'll have a small minority that are like, "Well, I don't have a gun, so I don't care."
Mm. How about like around Toronto and like Ottawa and stuff like that?
Toronto and Ottawa, they're like, "Oh, guns are only negative." So
Okay. I'm just curious because basically you guys, Australia and England, are the reason why the NRA is so powerful here. They just point to those three countries and say, well, if you don't have us, that's what's going to happen.
well, like part of it has to do with like the whole mentality around firearms and self-defense here in Canada. Like here in Canada, our Prime Minister Justin has said that Canadians are not allowed to use firearms in self-defense.
Is that really the PM's job, though? Is that for the courts to decide? The legislature?
Well, it is for the courts to decide. So, like, so far in Canada, the courts have basically decided. The courts ruled a long time ago that, like, the Supreme Court was like, "Yep, like, owning guns is a privilege, not a right, so the government can take away your guns anytime it sees fit."
Okay.
And so that's what makes this whole gun buyback, gun registration, and long gun ban legal. And handgun ban legal. Is because we don't have any constitutional right in Canada to firearms.
I'm just curious because I know that I was watching something that some gun guy did an unboxing video, and it was a box of, I want to say, 10 Lugers.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the ones that are worth a lot of money, like the rare artillery officer pistols with the crazy long barrels and the stuff you don't really ever see.
Yeah.
Because they're just like right now they're running through and buying everything they can and getting it right at like a candy store for those guys. I'm just curious because it pops up in the news here a bit, not that much, but
yeah, like the most recent stuff in Canada about the gun buyback, gun ban would have been a famous hockey player, and the hockey player spoke out against the gun ban.
Going to sports stars to
yeah, I don't really that's not how I look for my political commentary.
Oh, I know. Yeah, but that was what made headlines, was this, because in Canada it's sort of like in the States with the NFL. In Canada, like NHL stars are like big names, and so the goaltender for the Montreal Canadiens was like, "Why are you trying to take away my hunting rifle and the hunting rifle of like a whole bunch of legal gun owners here in Canada? Like, we're not the problem."
And that's no, it's growing up in Chicago. It was interesting. You see people like guns are bad, guns are bad. And I remember talking to one of the neighbors. He was like, "Well, I'm terrified of guns." It's like I don't think I'm like, okay, that's your opinion. That's fine. He's like, "What about you?" I'm like, I'm not really scared of them, so
Yeah.
I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go have like 50 guns or anything crazy like that, but
Yeah.
it's interesting to see people's points of view on it.
Oh yeah.
Whereas here, like I can walk into a room and you'll see super woke, left leaning girls who also go shooting on the weekends.
Yeah.
This is where I live. That's
Yep.
how it is.
Yep.
Everyone just sort of shoots. It's a normal thing. We did a game for a field trip. How many gun stores did we pass on the field trip? We lost count.
Yeah, it's sort of interesting because, like, here, like, you'll have the only people who have guns here are like those who go out of their way to get the like restricted firearms license, which is like an extra couple $100, and like another weekend or two of training to get a handgun. And those are like maybe 1 in 25 gun owners has a restricted firearms license. Like, you'll have pretty much every farm will have some sort of rifle, and if it's old enough, then it's not registered.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, our family is hiding out from the government.
Yeah, which I mean, I can totally see that too.
Because, yeah, our family is hiding out from the government because they enacted the gun registry, and we're like, well, we've already had this gun for like 20 years. Why do we have to register it? And it's like, well, that's just an extra pain in the butt. And so we're like, yeah, we'll just have, like, we'll only use this rifle on our own property.
Yeah, no, it's. I'm just curious because.
But the weird thing is, of course, like, if somebody came onto our property and was looking to, like, onto my grandmother's farm, and shots were exchanged, and our measly little 22 was used and injured the intruder, then the intruder would get a slap on the wrist, and we would get like 20 years jail time.
What's it like to live in California? I mean, that's crazy to me. I've heard stories where, like, in England, stuff like that would happen. The farmer would whip out his old, bird shotgun, 410 or whatever, and he'd been robbed 6 times and beaten like 3 of them, and he just the guys into jail for like.
Sorry about that, guys.
He's already old, right?
Yeah.
My wife brought somebody over to show her the new house and everything. So.
Yeah. Okay. Where were we?
All right. Babar was getting clawed. So.
By Claude.
Yeah.
Claude by Claude.
Aha. 18 is an 11 or a 14 hit.
Babar.
I don't think an 11 or a 14 hits Babar. He has a 16 AC.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he goes.
Can you not hear me?
We can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he tried to get you.
Yeah, he didn't.
Claws grabbed you, but you, like, did your Neo Matrix moves out of the way, and he couldn't get you.
Your monkey moves.
Yeah.
No, I just blocked him. I just like caught his hands in midair or whatever. His claws just knocked him away, all powerfully.
All powerfully.
Your wrestling technique. Push them big claws out of the way. And top of the round. Unless Babar, yeah, you went already, right, Babar?
Well, I went last round.
Yeah. Okay. Ruehnar and Theranos.
All right. Longbow again.
Okay. This one misses. Second one hits. Well, piercing. Ooh. Right into the yellow underbelly. He hears a nice scream from that.
And I think that Makuto will do, I think, a claw attack.
Okay.
I don't know if that hits. How many hits, how many claw attacks does she get? Does she only get one? I guess she gets a claw and a bite. Yeah, I don't know if those hit.
No, that's also a miss.
Cool.
Okay.
Time for Theranos. I'm gonna click on him though.
Theranos, test his blood. See what happens.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm gonna check something real quick.
Okay.
No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
I think you guys are too strong for this.
Yeah, we are.
Creatures. The creatures inside
Yeah, we're
this
getting
thing.
there.
Yeah. Seems like you beat everything pretty swiftly.
Well, yeah. Once you have players that get to level 5,
Yeah.
like basically anything that the campaign throws at you, like throws at us, add like another. Like if it has us fight one big monster, then make us fight 2.
Yeah.
Like even 2 of these things, we could walk over it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just do a regular attack then. I am going to hit it with
Spear?
2-handed spear.
Okay.
But it'll probably miss.
That hits. 21. Ooh.
No,
All
no,
right.
no, no, I'm gonna try to move out of its immediate area. I'm gonna hit
No,
and
you-
move.
No, you like ran up to it, jammed it right in the gut, killed it.
What?
Yeah. Theranos killed it.
Let's hear from the druid.
Vykon is
I always
already
thought you were a Jewish
chopping off.
princess.
Vykon's already chopping off the claws on the crayfish. He's going to do a survival check for preparing the meat.
Okay.
Yep, totally. He
Whacked.
totally he cleans it perfectly to get the maximum amount of meat out of those claws.
Now we just need a jar of melted butter.
Exactly.
We have vegetable oil. We can flavor it.
Mayonnaise.
Hey, does that
Mayonnaise.
Vykon says, "Hey, does that jar make butter? The magic jar."
Acid, poison, beer, honey, mayo, oil, vinegar, water, wine. Guys, I'm telling you, 2 gallons of mayo, everything goes better.
Mm-hmm.
A
Mayo?
gallon
You
of
can make
honey. Good luck
mayo.
pouring that out.
You
What?
can make mayo, mayonnaise.
Yeah, 2 gallons of it. It's honestly, it makes me a little nauseous. It's like watching Danish people eat fries.
It says that alchemist jar makes mayonnaise.
The alchemy jug, yeah. Acid, basic poison, beer, honey, mayonnaise, oil, vinegar, fresh water, salt water, and wine.
Okay. Why would it let you make mayonnaise but not butter?
I don't know because that right there, or milk. Honestly, I can make beer, but I can't make milk.
Yeah, I don't get it. Okay.
They're probably afraid you're going to open up a business. So honestly, you get 4 of these jugs, and you have a shitty sports bar ready to happen.
That's okay. Mayonnaise, I guess, would go well.
Ugh.
You're like
All
a
right.
po' boy.
Mm. Well, I guess we have a little hermit crab. We have a little bit of crayfish.
Is everybody gonna like carry some crab meat?
If it serves the party, sure, I can carry some crab meat.
I'll carry some.
There's
A
plenty
little
to go
bit.
around, you know.
Okay. All right. So it takes about maybe half hour to like harvest the meat and pack it. Are you guys willing to spend that?
Yeah,
Okay.
Absolutely.
you could cook up
Okay.
pretty
Yep.
quick.
Can we make it an hour and then have a short rest?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah, good idea.
I don't want to recover any of my hit points. I'm just going for those spell slots. Warlock.
Hey,
Time to have a nap.
All right.
our wizards will recover 1 spell slot in short rest, right?
You recover. I believe wizards recover half of their level rounded down.
Okay,
What is the ability for wizard? It's
I'm good then.
yeah. I'll double check it. I'm fairly certain it's half your level rounded down.
No, I can
For
do it.
arcane
Yeah, I'm not
recovery?
that easy.
Spell slots have a combined level that is equal to or less than half your wizard level.
Okay, so 2 levels.
Yes.
Soon you'll be
So
level
as far as
3.
you know, you guys pretty much came full circle.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we haven't missed. We don't have to backtrack because we haven't missed stuff. So now the only area which we haven't done is like the area behind the water, that where we saw the mermaid. Everything else to the east of where we are is clear.
Right.
Let's do it.
So we can go to the mermaids.
She wasn't really a mermaid, but she was some kind of like
Okay,
aquatic,
but aquatic
Aquatic
witch.
aquatic
Mermaid.
fade witch.
Aquatic
Water
witch.
nymph. Water nymph. Yeah.
Yeah, something of that regard.
Right. So, you guys head down in that direction?
Yep.
Okay. Go down the stairs. You go back into the room, the beautiful crystal cavern beach. Let me move you guys over for you.
Where are we going? Say that again.
You went back to that
Room next door.
room that had the little beach in it, where it had like crystals on the walls and that watery fade creature, and that one electric eel that you guys killed. Because that's the only place you haven't gone yet. There's 2 double doors on the opposite side of the water that you haven't opened. Let's see. Beyond the beach is a pool of glowing water, filling half the room and framed by a crystal cavern. Green fronds can be seen in the pool. Light seems to flow from everywhere. The pool walls are glistening like soft moonlight. On the far side of the pool is a set of doors carved with a sun symbol.
All right. Well, and we defeated the Nereid, right? I'm trying to remember.
We had her.
Well,
She retreated.
She retreated through the doors, or she retreated into the water.
Well, all of a sudden you couldn't see her anymore under the water,
Okay.
and you don't know why.
Okay. Well, that makes it sound as though she went deep underneath the water. So we gotta get her out. Gotta get her out of the water.
Okay.
I'm assuming this area, like this thing right here, indicates that this is like a shallower section.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, let's see. Not shallow.
Do you think the thunder waves pointed at the water would help?
Maybe. Well, like if someone, well, it would
No,
be
I think
a
that's
big
fine.
risk. But if you did some sort of shockwave effect inside the water, then it would cause her to be visible enough to hit her with something.
How high is the ceiling? How high is the ceiling?
Give me a moment.
Sure.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said cast fireball.
Mass cast fireball. No, that's a broom closet. That's okay.
There's 10 feet between the floor and the ceiling.
Well, that's not very much. So we're like, I can fly over the center of it and like kind of Tom Cruise it and then just hurl down that spell. Or I can just stand on the end and do it. Because it's only 10 feet, I'd rather not be right over the water like that. I feel like I get really moist. The other option is I cast Shatter at the floor and crack something, and hopefully all the water drains out. Thoughts?
You do what you do.
I mean,
So, what would the party like to do?
okay, everyone back up. I'm just going to cast a spell because y'all are talking too much.
What spell are you going to cast?
I think I'm just going to do Shatter and aim it right here. See if I can crack something in the floor and drain all this water out.
Well, outline the area that it's going to affect.
Oh, it's going to be a range of 60 feet. Shatter. 10-foot area. I guess aim it here and go that way. The shatter effect.
No, I want you to draw an outline on the map of where the shatter is going to affect. Now to draw lines on the map.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay. Because this creature is still in the water, but I want to know whether you're going to hit it or not.
Well, it's more about damaging the floor and forcing the water out, so it doesn't have a place to hide. So I think is that about 10 feet? Yeah. I'll cast that there and see what happens.
So, like, you want this little pool to drain like a bathtub?
Pretty
You're
much,
saying?
yeah. Yeah. I love that it caused enough of a leak to get the water to come out, force this thing out.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
with dynamite.
Give me a
Hmm.
percentile. Give me a
Well,
percentile roll.
okay, hold on.
Yeah.
So, like, you're... Okay, water lash. Can we... I know this is a weird suggestion. How much... Like, I know this is a lot of acid to go through, but, like, in between, once we're done this dungeon, like, would it work to get her out of the water if we added some acid to the water to make it so that it was caustic enough to hurt her? But then again, we wouldn't be able to go through it. We wouldn't be able to go through the water.
That was part one, but part two, will it mix enough or will it be too diluted to matter?
Yeah. And then, of course, for us, we wouldn't be able to go over here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that wouldn't actually work. It would get her out of the water, but then that's about all it would do.
I also try to keep my shatter spell well away from our walkway over here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna cast a spell there, and you said you want me to do a what now? Do I roll damage, or do you want me to? Because basically, inorganic material is a disadvantage for a save. So you said you percentile?
Mm-hmm.
42.
It has no effect.
Okay, I'll do it one more time. Same exact spot.
Okay. Still no effect.
Okay. And now I'm gonna cast in the just beyond that area. I'm gonna tell everyone to get ready. Whatever ranged weapon you have, I'm gonna cast the Thunder Wave.
No. You did that. Does anybody else want to do anything?
Well, like, I can prepare my Ashardalon's Fury Strike to shoot at anything that appears if the water is cleared away.
Okay. Theranos, Babar.
Waiting on things to go down because I'm not a magic-y sort.
Okay. Yeah, I know, but it doesn't mean that you can't just go, oh, fuck it. I feel like just swimming across.
I feel like swimming.
No, he would not do that today.
Not today. Maybe next week when he's gone through some laps.
Right. And Theranos?
No, I'm gonna stay pat and see what's going on.
Okay. Our Vykon's just gonna like chill and eat some crab. Chicken back.
Just chill and eat some crab.
Yeah.
Like, you guys got it's like, you guys got this, right?
Yeah, well, just let me know when you know what you guys want to do. This is too appealing right now.
I'm gonna cast the Thunder Wave right here. Where the X is.
Yep.
She's gonna look and say, "Why are you casting spells at the water?"
He's casting spells in the water.
Yeah, that's why he's asking. Why are you casting spells in the water? Did the water hurt you in some way?
Creatures hide in the water.
Okay, roll the damage on that.
Okay, hold on. What is it? It's 3d6, 2d8. 11.
Is there a save against that? How's that work?
Yeah, you have to do a con save for shatter.
Yeah.
No. For
No,
thunder.
this is Thunderwave.
Oh, Thunderwave?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, the shatter
Don't
should
you-
have had an effect on a lot of things.
Well, Thunderwave, don't you have to be in the water to cast it?
No.
No?
I just have to be within
Hit directly.
15. Yeah, range is 15 feet.
Okay.
Put up the spell description, please.
It's up there. It's in there.
Oh no, but it's in like the. Well, I can just look it
Shatter.
up on Google.
Do you want shatter or do you want Thunderwave again?
Thunderwave, but it's there. I see it. So
Yeah, I think it's self. Yeah, it is. Thunderwave is self.
Still 15 feet though.
But it's a
Oh, I
15-foot
understand
cube,
that.
so it emits from you. So you would have to
well, I'm
jump
doing
in the water to do that.
Nope, I'm not doing that one. I'm not staying in the water. I'll do another shatter in the same spot. So I'll hit the same spot 3 times instead.
All right, the range of shatter is not as much as the Thunderwave, though, right?
No, it's, apparently the Thunderwave it has to stun around me.
Yeah.
Shatter at 60 feet.
I know.
So
But what is the damage area?
10-foot radius for shatter.
Okay, so it doesn't hit anything.
Right, I'm not trying to hit her. I'm trying to hit the ground.
All right, well, it does nothing to the ground.
For 11? Okay.
It doesn't do anything. You wasted 3 shatter spells. It doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Sorry.
Water and says, come out, little fishy.
Yeah.
What?
Well, okay. Let's see. Who would be? I would go over to Vykon and ask him if he can. Well, Vykon can't see in the dark though.
No.
So
it's well lit in there. So.
it's well lit in the room,
Oh,
even
yeah, very well lit.
like even under the water.
Yeah. It's like under the water. It's kind of like glowing and stuff.
Okay, well, so if I was to go over here and like walk along this, because this is like somewhat area that's a little bit shallower and walkable, right?
Yeah, you can see that the sand, like if there's a sandbar.
A sandbar there. Like, can I? If I'm over here, can I see?
It's like 3 feet deep over there, and it looks like there's a sandbar from there over to the doors.
Okay, well I'm walking over. If I look in this kind of area in the water, can I see anything?
I do want you to make a perception check if you're going to start walking on that sandbar.
Yeah, I can do that. Okay. It's going to go really poorly, but I can do that.
Okay.
Apparently theirs was worse, so...
Yeah. She rolled a 1 on her stealth, basically.
A double 1?
Yeah, double 1. So, you see rippling, like, basically, from, like, that sandbar, it's starting to dart over toward the north end of the room.
Yeah.
You can see the waves, you know, the ripples. So, if you want to go to initiative round, we can do that.
Sure.
Okay. Clear this.
Oh, poop. That was trash.
All the fear or just you?
Okay.
I didn't go in there.
The creature got a 5 on initiative. Okay. So Elvator was walking up there. Elvator, your initiative was what?
2.
Well, I see a 5 on things.
Oh, okay.
So
What? I have
you
no idea how I
basically,
rolled a 5, but okay.
He didn't erase the old one.
Oh, okay.
But I had my last. The old one was like a 17,
Uh,
so I have no idea where the 5 comes from. But I'll take a 5 more than a 2, I guess.
Okay.
Either way, it's kind of garbage.
Gosh.
Wow.
That's weird.
Weird.
Okay, I'll give you the 5 because that's what it gave you.
Yep, I know. I'm kind of weirded out by it, but whatever.
But everybody else roll perception check as well. You have to beat a. You have to have a 7 or higher to notice the creature.
Got it.
Motherfucker.
All right, so everybody who beat the thing, you can see the rippling. Like you can basically tell, something swimming in a certain area. So, hey, Ryan, can you make that creature visible on that layer? Maybe I can.
Museum there.
Yeah, there it is. All right, so it started going over here. Can you guys see it?
Yep.
Okay. So this thing had an initiative of a 3, I think. Let me check. No, a 5. So anybody who beats a 5 can attack it.
Babar's first,
So
then Theranos.
Yeah.
Babar's first,
Bar's first.
but he doesn't perceive it though. His perception was 3.
Okay, so then Theranos.
Theranos did see it at 19.
Okay.
So I see her. Okay.
But you see a mass moving through the water. You can't really tell.
I see a mass move through the water. Right.
Yeah. Like a bubbly area going through the water.
Oh. What can I do?
You see the distortion in the water. That's what it is.
Right. Well, first I screamed.
Right below the surface of the water.
I pointed out and screamed to everybody, look, she's there. She's there. And then I think I will throw a spear to the center of the mass.
Nice.
Excuse me.
Spear fishing. And that is a hit. Oh, damage.
Cool. So now everybody knows where it is now, right?
Well,
they know where the spear.
The spear goes into it, right? And then you see the spear moving along, with whatever it's stuck into.
So Babar should be able to perceive that, right? I'm just saying, so Babar should be able to perceive that now.
You're right. He can.
So he should be next.
Right.
So the boat goes on over his head, and bam, there's something in the water.
I run and jump, and I'll do a flying elbow because it's below the water. I'll do a flying elbow off at the side there into the water.
Can you jump that far?
Shit, yeah, that's not but 10 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
you
easy.
You can jump your strength, the the distance of your strength. But anyway, I will do an unarmed strike and probably miss.
All right.
And
Yeah.
do,
You were like,
and
yeah, I got this. You don't. You hit the elbow, and you just like go right through the water.
do a
Nothing.
second. I'm do a second unarmed strike
All
as
right.
I
Well,
grab
wait. Is he over here? Let me see. And then you do connect with something.
and then I will use a key point to do two more. And I'm sure the 21 hits. I don't know about the 14.
14 also hit. Once you knew where she was, you were able to connect with the other two.
19 damage all in one altogether.
All right. So what's the total damage?
19. No. What did I just say? Was it 19? Yeah, 19. 19 damage.
All right. Basil.
Magic missile.
Okay.
So 8 points of damage.
Did you have the right perception to find it?
20 something.
Okay.
26.
All right, it
Okay,
only says
hold.
5.
What happened to Elvator?
Nothing happened to him.
Oh.
You just you haven't got to your initiative yet.
I
Yeah,
know, but
he-
I'm like I've disappeared off
He
of.
disappeared. Yeah.
Oh, I see you still.
Uh,
You're-
Yeah,
well,
I
but
know.
you see me. I think I've been put on the GMO layer
oh, okay.
No.
or the GM layer or something.
No. You. I'll do it.
Because yeah,
You must have been put on the map layer or something because.
well, but if I was in the map layer, they could still see me.
Can you see?
Okay, now I'm on the now I'm on the token layer.
Okay.
You're on the map layer for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh well.
Okay.
Whatever.
You know what? When I was trying to bring out the creature, I might have.
You
clicked
probably
on you.
dragged and dropped.
Yeah, I probably clicked you accidentally. Okay. So, Basil, how much damage did you do?
8.
8 points? Because it says 5.
+1.
Or plus
It's
1 each?
1d4 +1, right? Yeah.
Okay. Can't you just click on Magic Missile and it gives you the damage?
I don't know.
Time, yeah. But you have to click on it each time. So you have to click it 3 times for the damage of magic missile.
Okay, next time. All right, so she took 8 on that hit. Okay. All right, now it is Elvator and Ruehnar.
Okay.
Ruehnar, I can't touch Ruehnar. Something happened to the layer that had Ruehnar on it. Can you
Oh.
make sure he's there somewhere?
Yeah, what happened to Ruehnar?
I don't know. I see Vykon. That's it. That are like on my layer. I don't see Ruehnar because I can't click on it to do his attacks. Because he did survive the perception check. For some reason, I can't see. I see Basil moving, but I don't see Ruehnar on the map. Although I know he's there because he was right here in the bottom toward the door. But I got to be able to click on it in order to,
Oh,
you know. He perceived the movement as well. He passed the perception check.
Okay.
I didn't do it right the first time.
All right. I don't know where his token is. I don't know how to bring him up either.
Okay. So how can I attack?
Hold on a second.
didn't. Let's see.
Oh, there we go. All right. Sweet beans. All right. So Since he passed the perception check, we're gonna go with the old standby. Longbow. Twice.
Did you just? Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
The 22 hits, right?
Yes, 22 definitely hits.
What about the 17?
17 also hits.
Yeah. Wow. 10 each.
Okay. All right, you see arrows sticking into something besides the spear.
So there's arrows and a spear flailing around now.
Yeah, and you see like some looks like gray fluid starting to come out into the water also.
Makuto is not going in the water, so she's gonna just hang back.
Okay. Yeah, Makuto doesn't like the water.
No.
Has Elvator gone yet?
Nope.
No.
All right. Well, you get
Okay.
a turn.
So this thing is basically fairly close to me.
You can tell exactly where it is because of the spear and the 2 arrows
Okay.
into it.
Is it within range that I can smack it, or do I have to?
Strike.
Yeah, you can. It's in melee range.
Okay, sounds good. I will do that then.
As she dived off into the sandbar, and as she started going, that's when.
All right. So I will use my. Well, yeah, because I had my. So I use my bonus action to hex it, and then I shall smack it with the rod of the Pact Keeper.
Okay.
Ow! Why?
Oh boy.
My rolls have been so bad today.
Womp wah.
Like that's a 2.
Yeah. That's a miss.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
I just cannot hit anything today.
All right. When Theranos got all excited about it and started pointing it out, he put down the crab and he stood up, took a javelin, and he throws it at the spot where the 2 arrows and the spear are sticking. And he kills her.
No.
What?
He spearfished her. He got her. All right,
Oh my god.
she becomes visible and she floats up to the top. And she's got a bunch of gray blood coming out into the water. And she's like an ugly, like amphibian looking creature. Humanoid.
Sounds good.
Oh, she didn't get to attack. Oh.
No, she does have like a elephantine head. Sorry. She's an aquatic elephant.
Freaky.
Yeah.
Babar?
Babar?
Are
Are you aroused?
A little bit.
People have fantasies about mermaids.
Smells like fish. It's no good.
You might not mind too much when you're older.
Okay. So
we going through the door?
Okay, yep.
well, is
Does she have any
everybody
spoils?
How does-
you guys gonna-
Spoils?
What?
Does she have like a crown or anything? Or I heard she had a necklace.
Yes, mermaid titties.
Yes,
Oh,
she did
that's a
have-
terrible thing to mention to Vykon. He'll be feeling bad
Does he
about
like-
killing her now.
He likes fish and titties. He will be.
Well, let's not go into necrophilia here.
She had something that was kind of like a cloak/shawl that was around her, but it's all fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to be sure.
Yeah.
And
There's fish in today.
Yeah, that's basically it. This is a
Yeah.
dead corpse floating in the water along with the dead eel that's floating in the water.
Lovely. Well,
We've
shall we?
certainly done a number on this place.
Yes, we have. We've killed everything.
We try.
We tried. Let's keep going. Let's keep killing.
Well, how is everyone going to get across to those doors on the other side?
The sandbar?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what you're going to do. Everybody else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I think at this point, before we can continue, let's just establish how everybody's doing for time.
Clock. I'm sleepy. So, but if y'all want to carry on, just drag Babar along.
I would say at least another half hour here.
Okay,
That's the new hour.
let's say go until 10:10.
10:10
Yeah.
is
Or
is
okay,
12.
10:10 Mountain, 12:10 Eastern.
That's fine by me.
Eastern. Okay. Well,
So another half hour.
I'm not going to swim because I got spider climb. So I'm going to sort of kind of walk along the wall if I can.
Yep.
To the door. So I'm spider climbing.
All right.
I don't know about you guys.
All right.
Me, I'm scared.
What about
Babar, throw him across.
No, never mind. I'm good.
Yeah, I think I'll just spider climb over.
okay. Anybody else?
I'm doing the sandbar.
Anybody gonna swim? Anybody gonna swim?
No.
Well, we kind
Sandbar.
Okay,
Is
swim.
everybody taking
I'm
the
not doing it.
sandbar?
we got a
Except
mountain
for-
lion, and the mountain lion's got to get over too.
Right. Ruehnar says, "Yeah, I'll put her on my shoulders and I'll walk across the sandbar." So he goes up there behind Elvator on that.
Cool beans. I'm on the wall.
Okay. What about Basil?
He's taking the sandbar.
Fuck them.
Okay. So everybody's taking the sandbar then. Because Vykon's just gonna do what you guys do. All right. So double doors are in front of you. With a carved with a sun symbol. It just looks like handles. It doesn't look like there's any kind of latch or anything.
Okay. Let's push her over. Let's keep going.
All right. So you push them forward. The floor is very silty in here. About 6 inches of water, and it goes up ahead about 100 feet and turns left.
Okay. All right.
Actually, it goes up about 40 feet and then turns left. Sorry.
Can we have the door open or move us through the door? Okay.
I'm moving it.
All right. So it's a corridor filled with water. Great.
No, it's just a couple inches of water there.
Okay. Well, and then there's a staircase.
There is a staircase up ahead.
Yeah. One of these days, Matt, we're going to have to give you a template on how to use the dynamic lighting layer.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of pressing and clicking and moving.
Pricking?
Clicking. Cricking! Yay!
You said pressing and clicking, and I think you said pricking.
Well, there's some pricking too.
That's a whole other thing. You might need longer than a template for that. You might need a diagram.
You need all sorts of diagrams, especially Venn diagrams.
Okay.
Some of your leaders down there like Venn diagrams.
After the corridor turns north, a set of stairs rise up out of the dampness, and the path ends at a set of bronze doors. The doors have keyholes.
Keyholes?
They have keyholes.
Did that mummy have any keys? Anybody remember?
Man, I don't remember fighting the mummy.
You guys have any keys?
Well, I don't think I picked any
I
up.
just
Not that I recall.
I have no keys. I have no keys.
Fuck, where we get keys from? Babar was trying to open the door.
Okay, move your
Yeah, you're the
token up.
strongest. Do it.
Okay, so Babar, you take the door handle and you open it. Oh, it's unlocked. Nice.
Swing.
It's not locked.
See, guys, sometimes the easiest answer is the best answer.
Okay,
I was about to cast Thunderwave on the door. Okay, good.
you come into the next room. It's a long 20-foot wide hallway,
Mm,
but then it goes very far down.
farther than I could see.
Yeah, it goes quite a bit further down that direction. Um, so I'm assuming that Basil just can't dancing lights all the time, so that I don't have to say,
Yeah.
what the fuck.
Let's just
Well,
assume.
that's what I said at the very beginning, that I'm just going to keep casting everywhere we go because it doesn't cost me anything.
So, um, once you get down to about here,
Mm-hmm.
Basil,
Elvator.
tell me. Well, I suppose you're all going together.
Yeah, we'd be moving as a group.
Probably.
Yeah, let me describe what
Oh.
the hallway looks like.
And roll 20 just crashed.
Me too.
Okay.
We're twins.
The hallway is 20 feet wide and has piles of rubble and debris scattered along its length. The walls are covered with frescoes. The south wall displays scenes of a battle between natives and invaders. So that'd be the wall on your left as you're walking down. The north wall, the wall on your right, depicts people questing for a new land. Their experiences during the journey, including crossing treacherous mountains, sailing over storm-tossed seas, and receiving the guidance of the gods in their battles to keep their homeland free of invasions. In the center of the wall, around to like where, Velvator is now, is a painting of a pyramid with a temple atop it and the sun shining over the land. Further down, toward the end, from where you are, you can see double bronze doors at the end of the south wall. Double bronze doors stand in the eastern end of the south wall. Down the hall to the west is an archway carved in the form of twinning serpents. Beyond it, the corridor continues on into shadow. Yeah, I'm unsure about that description, but like basically down at the bottom of the map here, at the bottom of that corridor, there's like this archway, and beyond the archway is just like shadow. You can't see what's beyond that. And
Okay.
so,
Yeah, I'm going to cast dancing lights down there.
okay. What's your perception with your
120
goggles on, Basil?
That doesn't affect my perception one way or the other.
It doesn't. Okay, so what is your
It didn't
passive
say anything about
perception?
it. Passive perception is it's in my sheet. Should be, I think, 20. Let me double check that.
Are you kidding me?
Well, I have a massive plus to perception.
I know, but your passive perception. The one when you're not trying to see, but you just notice shit like
20.
passively.
My bonus to perception's 11, and I
Okay.
have a wisdom of 16, so it's pretty huge.
Okay.
And perception.
All right. So you notice something odd about the wall over here. That's where I'm pinging.
Okay. I'll walk over and check it out.
All right. This is where the painting of the pyramid was, and the sun.
Mhm.
Roll an investigation. No, a wisdom check.
So I'm investigating without. Never mind. Okay. 16.
Okay. It was one above what you needed. You think that there's a secret door here somehow. So you start feeling along and touching the painting and stuff like that. And you take the sun, and it feels like kind of like a dial, and you push it and turn it. And as you do so, um, it does open a secret door there. Um, and it's like a 10 feet wide corridor going in the northerly direction.
Okay. So we know that there is a secret door here. So let's put a pin in that. Search the rest. We go down here. Actually, I bet the dancing light's still running down here. And let's check out. Sorry, the rest of this corridor. Do we see anything here at the bottom?
Well, does everybody just want to continue down to the bottom of the corridor then?
I guess. Sure.
Okay.
Miz will close it out. We found the
Like
door,
is
right?
going to do whatever you guys do. So, all right, everybody move. If everybody's moving down to the bottom of the corridor, let me know. Okay. So, hold on a second. Let me reread my description here. What is going on? Okay, so there's an archway here, carved in the form of twinning serpents, and beyond it is a corridor that continues onto the shadow. And whether you got dark vision or lights or whatever, um, all you see is shadow.
That's not natural.
Everybody, give me a perception check at this point.
Of course. All right. All right. Where am I? There I am.
We're looking for a 15. Basil got a 30.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anybody else rolling?
Yeah.
Oh, if he got a 30, it's not really much of a.
Perception is
Well-
not. The best I can score is a 19, and that's very unlikely.
Okay. Well, anybody who succeeds on a 15 or above in perception picks up, there's like a mist. There's something, a misty floating within the shadow as well.
Okay.
There's kind of like a mist swirling in the shadow.
That's kind of creepy. Anyone got any ideas?
Nope.
So, Ruehnar, Theranos, and Kudo see something. Missed.
Mm-hmm. Within the shadow.
Okay. Wait. Somebody refresh me. Now, whose temple was this before? Who did this thing belong to? The King of the Vampires? What was it?
Did we know?
Tamaochan, who was a vampire god.
Yeah, and we're here to reconsecrate, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least that's what they told you.
That's what they told us.
Yeah.
You guys ever think maybe we're the sacrifices for the awakening of the new vampire god? Like in Blade 1?
Vykon's like, I didn't see that one.
Well, there's this El Magra, the blood god. To awaken it, you got to kill 13 ancient vampires. And I'm thinking we're the sacrifice here.
Well, I'm not an ancient vampire, so
Well, not yet.
Well, I mean, you can be whatever you want to be. It's a new world.
Just saying.
And now
Just
we're
an
gonna break
idea.
into the Disney song.
I can be blue. I can be.
Okay.
Okay, I'm it is what it is. So what are we doing?
Wait a minute. What do we do? Yeah. Let's call a huddle here. What are we doing? Because we know there's some like creepy mist, darkness that is not natural, that can't be penetrated by light or my dark vision. And I'm from the mountains, and so I got pretty good night vision. So, what do we got here? I can locate plants or animals.
It's probably nothing. You go check it out.
You know what? You're probably right. Let me go ahead and take off all my armor and clothes and walk right towards darkness.
Go ahead. I've got your back.
Huh.
We should ask Elvator. He would be the most
He's
learning on this.
Are we facing a Lamagra here? That's all I want to know.
So, are you there?
Elvator?
He has given up.
All right. I don't know. Well, what's the worst that could happen, right?
Death. Death is the worst that can happen. Possibly taxes. But death mainly.
Death, sodomy and death.
Oh boy. We
Taxes
got real
are worse.
dark. Taxes are worse.
All right. Well, I'm going to cast Bark Skin and walk forward.
Some people like sodomy. Nobody likes taxes.
You're casting what?
Bark Skin. It increases my AC.
For a second, I thought we were going to cast sodomy. I was like, this is a new spell to me.
You were hoping?
I was not hoping.
I'm going to walk forward slowly.
Okay.
Arm outreached. Trying to find some plants to speak to.
Give me a wisdom check.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Stop crashing, you mother effer. All right, it's just be 1 sec here. It's not
Okay.
very wise.
No. As you step across the threshold into the darkness, all of a sudden your face just like slams into the wall. Boom. You take a D4 punch like wall damage to your face. All right, busted your nose. You bloodied your nose. And
Okay.
you
That
feel
bitch your AC was 16.
and you feel like the little square tile of stone tile beneath your feet like recessed, like it goes down like an inch. And in the back of your mind, you're like, "Oh shit!" And
Yeah.
suddenly there's like magical like light in the distortions to your left and to your right. It looks like a portal opening up, and some creatures like all of a sudden teleport next to you.
Next to me.
Yes. Hold on a second. Let me look up what they are exactly.
Oh, hell.
Shit. Basil, you were right.
What?
This is called the portal to death. No, it's not actually. Let's see.
Like that back.
What the hell?
What's happening?
Hold on, I'm trying to read the notes here.
You know,
I didn't know
honestly,
you guys were going to go this way.
well, hey guys, it's 12:10 now, or it's 12:05 before we start
You
another.
know what? Before we get into combat, that's going to last longer than our stop time.
Yeah.
But we just end it here.
Mm-hmm.
You notice some creatures coming out of the magical distortions of light, and then you'll cliffhanger right there.
Okay.
I start saying, guys,